Greetings, citizens. Justiguy has just arrived. And we've returned to the 100-line Last Defense Academy. Well, technically a cave, but you know what I mean. Let's see what Commune's gonna tell us. I'll explain from the beginning. This thing you've brought me is the memory chip that was embedded inside of my mother. The things my mother saw and heard before her death are recorded on it. So I spent the evening extracting all of that information. So it's like a black box recovered from the wreckage of a plane? Why was something like that inside of her? We've been curious about the biology of you invaders for some time. When my mother went off to fight you, she insisted that I implant a chip in her eye socket. Jesus! Although I never imagined the chip would return to me without her. Right, she must have learned exactly how her mother died after analyzing the chip last night. Everything was recorded on the chip. Details of how she became your prisoner, how she was treated. The situation all of you wound up in, and how she got dragged into it as well. How she had a maternal affection for a girl named Nozomi. Finally, how she destroyed herself for that girl. My chest grew tight. Ava's death. No, she didn't do it to herself. I killed her. You don't need to feel responsible for what happened. It was Mother's choice, and Mother's choice alone. She was the one who attacked your base, and she was the one who decided to become your prisoner. It was her choice to sacrifice herself to keep this Nozomi alive as well. Which means that I, as her daughter, will respect her wishes. I shall not blame you. The tone of Commune's voice was dignified beyond her years. I'm sure she must be in a position of some status. But it must have been hard to watch. No, I don't feel sad in the slightest. To start with, she was my aunt, not my mother. I hated her from the start. An empty-headed soldier is my mother. Spare me. I'm almost relieved she's gone. Now I don't have to hear her nag anymore. She didn't have what it took to be a hero. She was an utter nobody who just happened to be born with divine blood. I mean, she charged right into enemy lines without a proper strategy and ended up your prisoner. Such utter stupidity, that's what she gets. Even I could tell she didn't really mean what she was saying. And in the end, she was so obsessed with our enemies that she killed herself for one of them. It's beyond foolishness. Mother, you're so embarrassing. All I can do is sigh. Seriously, give me a break. So I don't feel sad in the slightest that my stupid mother is... The dam had burst. Tears streamed down Commune's cheeks.
Liar. You liar. You said all I had to do was wait for you to come back. And I waited for you. But...
So here's, going back to what I was saying, I've been saying. If this is, as I suspect, one of the routes they intend for you to find early on, then it could be that, haha, it's supposed to be a twist, a double twist, that the leader of the rebellion, after they're built up, is actually Ava's freaking kid. Assuming that doesn't get brought up in like 2 minutes here, which we will see. It hurt so much to look at Commune weeping that I found myself averting my eyes.
Mommy! Mommy!
Commune sobbed, continuously wailing to the sky. I guess that's enough crocodile tears for now. Commune was back to her impertinent self after crying herself hoarse. Did you like my little performance? I even checked tears as a show of good manners to my dead mother. Ha ha ha. Don't go telling anyone I cried. You will be summarily executed if you speak of this. Yeah, don't worry. We're not going to tell anyone. Commune nodded, relieved by my promise. Now we're done mourning, so let us get going. Going where? That much is obvious. Your school. I must meet her, the girl who shares blood with my mother, Nozomi Kirifuji. Right, I guess that kind of makes Nozomi an older sister to you. Then I must find out if she is worthy of being my sister or not. Show me the way at once. Of course, I wanted Commune and Nozomi to meet as soon as possible, but I wonder if we really can take you to the school. You might set off the alarm. You're not. Your school's alarm is horribly imprecise. For example, if I enter while touching you, then me alone will be not be enough. I think that's a typo. Then me alone will not be enough to be detected. Also, we had Ava in there and a general or commander that whole time, and it was not going off constantly. I think we're good, guys. Why do you know so much about our school's defenses? Let's save that conversation for later. Take me to your school at once. Seriously, can you take me and maybe bring me some food and water too? So hungry, I'm getting dizzy. Right, she was so hungry she was out cold in that cave when we found her. We helped Commune onto the bus and headed for the school. So then we get back and Nozomi is evil, right? Back at the school, we secretly lead Commune to the escape pod hangar. The only ones who know about this room are Tsubasa, Yugamu, Nozomi, and me. There was no way Takemaru's group would find out about Commune if we hid her here. Once we had Commune, it was time to get Nozomi. She'd shut down since Eva's death, but meeting Commune might just break her out of that mood, or guilt will eat away at her, we'll see. Nozomi, get up, there's someone waiting for you in the basement. Tsubasa and I supported Nozomi on our shoulders, leading her to the underground hangar. It was finally time to introduce them. A glimmer finally returned to Nozomi's eyes at the sight of Commune. You must be Nozomi. You look like an even bigger fool than I imagined. Nothing to say for yourself. No other mother liked you, nor as much an imbecile as she was. Explain your foul attitude. I came all this way to...
Commune! Huh? Commune! It's really you! How? What are you doing here? You must have come to see me! Commune! Hey! Give me some space, please! Let me go!
Very sad, but very happy. It is bittersweet.
No! Never!
Oh.
I'm never ever letting go!
Nozomi, you're doing so much better! Thank God we brought Commune here. After reliving Ava's life, Commune felt more like Nozomi's little sister than someone she just met. That is true, that is true. Now, let me think. I'm gonna guess if we don't kill Ava, either we get a shitty bad end immediately, fuck that, or the route proceeds, but we don't get the stuff. Did she... I forget, did she hand those things to us? No, she did. I think she did hand them to us, so... I don't know. That would be one way to do it, though. Nozomi instantly went from being a lifeless doll to enthusiastically squeezing her little sister. Back off. Keep your distance. Who do you think I am? Hey, don't be mean. Come on. Let me hug you just a little longer. All that matters is that Nozomi is better. Even if she's weak or unable to fight, so long as she's happy and healthy, then... My thoughts were interrupted. Tsubasa was slightly squeezing my... Silently? Tsubasa, what's up? It seemed like you were really looking Nozomi up and down. Oh, no fucking way. That's where this route is going now. What? No way. I wasn't thinking anything lewd. Really? Not at all. Not at all. Oh, Nozomi. Just... Oh, he did tell her. It was just like a little sister. I have to look out for her. Sounds like your flame's starting to burn a little hotter if you ask me. I swear it. Why are you being so persistent about this anyway? I'm gonna do this right.
Do what right? Go on. Elaborate.
Well, I shrank under Tsubasa's accusatory gaze. My back was up against the wall, and just when I'd accepted that there was no escape... Yugamu, save me, Yugamu! Oh, for the love of murder. When did you two get so lovey-dovey? Yugamu, I thought you were locked up in your room. Wait, why are you so beat up? Yugamu's clothes were splattered with mud, and he looked completely worn out. Was he digging graves or something? Because you suddenly disappeared on me, obviously. There was no sign of you well after nightfall, so I spent all night outside looking for you to... Oh, buddy. Surely you didn't just forget about me and run off without a care in the world. Sorry, we didn't mean to worry you. There was something we had to take care of. Well, I suppose we're even on that front, but I expect a full explanation. By the way, Takumi, what is this invader-looking girl doing here? Oh, that's Commune. She's Ava's daughter. We're not exactly sure what her deal is either. We were gonna get her to tell us herself. But right now... Commune! Don't fight it! Let me hug you tighter! Wow! Look at that funny face! They're getting along like long-lost sisters, so we thought we'd just let them have some time. After that, we brought blankets and food to the hangar so that Commune would have a place to stay. We'd find out more about who she was the next day. Why the fuck would... Look, the killing game is over. We gotta let... I mean, it's obviously not going to be really over, I'm sure. But an alternate where it was over would be kind of cool, and we get to rebuild our relationships and live out the last 40 days and all that, you know, maybe, please, day 63. Bum. This morning, I hope Commune got some good rest. I decided I'd go straight to the hangar to see how Commune was doing after spending the night there. But then... is it Shaw Day?
Intruder alert. Unauthorized
I
personnel.
mean, things have been going pretty wild, so maybe.
Defense mode initiated. All available
Wow.
troops prepare for
Wow.
battle immediately.
Wow. Wow. An attack? There shouldn't be any commanders left. Is it the survivors attacking? Whoever it is, we need to engage them right away. I hurried over to the war room to get ready. Are we really still doing this? Yeah. That is not supposed to be that noise. There is something going on there. Right?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be a different noise?
Yeah.
Did you mean to sigh or something?
Yeah.
Do you wish you weren't saying yeah right now?
Yeah.
I feel bad for you, I really do, but you know what I'm gonna do next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. A 1, a 2, a 3? Yeah. Don't think I timed it right. Oh well. Takemaru's group awkwardly averted their eyes the moment they saw us. Well, I'm just happy they're willing to fight with us. I don't see Tatumi. Yeah, she hasn't been around recently. Maybe she's feeling down. Her beloved killing game ended so suddenly after all. Fighting without Tatumi is gonna be rough, but there should be a commander this time, so we should be fine. Are you alright, Nozomi? You're still recovering. You can rest.
No.
No.
Let me fight with you. I need to protect her.
So she's decided to fight to protect Commune. A little sister is a powerful motivator. Okay, guys, let's do this. Special Defense Unit, move out. Which in turn could be something for Ima and Nozomi to bond over, and they don't get to hang out much, so that would be cool character writing, cool character work, you know what I mean? Surely that's where this is going, right? Wow. Shazam. I am so curious. I feel like skipping the battle is like getting spoiled.
Not like.
Oh god, never mind.
No!
Never mind. This upsets me.
I hear voices. It sounds like it's the enemy. Are they looking for their families? They're crying for their mother.
Don't let them distract you. It's yeah.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to.
This shit sickens me. What are these voices?
Do invaders have emotions?
Where the fuck have you been?
Don't think about it, sister dearest.
That's right. Empty your minds and take down the enemy.
Okay, Takumi, that's kind of fuck. You at least know better.
No!
Not like this. Phew. We managed to get rid of them. Thank goodness there weren't any commander.
It looks like they're really gone. Which means our future fights with the invaders will be a walk in the park. Yeah, but we can't let our guard down. The enemy will do whatever they can to take out the school.
Take your own advice, Takumi. I don't know what the fuck you're scheming, but I know it's worse than anything those freaks can manage.
Takemaru, what the fuck is your problem?
Takemaru, come on! You're still doing this?
It's fine, Tsubasa. Let him say whatever he wants to.
But...
Ima, Kako, let's get the hell out of here.
You've built him up to be this enemy in your head, and it's just... Takemaru left and took Ima and Kako with him. See, I will once again say this would be a cool thing to focus on here would be how tight we were with Takemaru in the original 100 Days. Instead, it just kind of feels like Takumi doesn't really give as much of a shit. Like, oh, did something in me snapped. That was the sound of our relationship. Blah, 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 blah. Even though we defeated the invaders, the unpleasant exchange of words afterward ended the battle on a low note. After that, we decided to meet up in the underground hangar to hear what Commune had to say. Okay, this is, of course, going to lead to some stupid misunderstanding with Takemaru, right? Welcome to Last Defense Academy, Commune. We're happy to have you here. Indeed, you should be honored to enjoy my company. Why is this brat so snotty? It makes me want to dote on her. You're such a naughty little girl, aren't you? I'm gonna pinch your cheeks. Forgive her, the arrogance is part of her charm. Commune was fitting right in. Her self-important attitude had grown on us overnight. Is it because Kurata's dead and all the other characters would normally be like this aren't here? They needed someone to fill that role. Now then, Commune, since you're staying here, there's a few things we want to ask. First, why were you hiding in that cave? Yesterday, we found Commune in the cave, starving, dehydrated, and passed out. What was a kid doing all by herself in a place like that? Do you need me to spell it out? I was exiled from my village. Exiled? Why? You should know, because my mother Ava ended up your prisoner, of course. She was the people's hero. A hero must never be taken prisoner by the enemy. So Ava was branded a traitor, and so were you, her daughter. The logic being that the daughter of a traitor must also be a traitor, and the villagers weren't going to let that go. If I'd stayed in that village, they would have imprisoned me. Oh, awful, you didn't do anything wrong. Neither did Ava, for that matter. Nobody did anything. It's wartime. The people are paranoid. So you fled to that cave, and then... Yes, I had agreed with my mother beforehand that we'd meet there if anything happened. So that's why Ava kept the chip. She didn't want to lose the rendezvous point with her daughter. Thank you for explaining that, Commune. Let me ask you something else. Why are you dressed like a shrine maiden? I'd been wondering about that this whole time. She has a strange way of speaking, too. What kind of position does this girl have, anyway? Apparently not one super important, since they're going to abandon her, some roots. The reason I'm dressed like a shrine maiden is very simple, because everyone considers me a shrine maiden. Are you sacred to them? Are you revered as someone godlike? Indeed, although little in quantity, I do have godly blood coursing through my veins. I can also perform divine miracles. So, can you transform like Ava could then? The quantity of godly blood in me is not enough to allow me to transform. Well, it's not entirely impossible, but nothing changes about my appearance. Does that mean something changes on the inside? Yes, that godly blood within me greatly affects my brain. Strengthened by this divinity, my brain receives divine wisdom. And so the people refer to me as the Maiden Sage. But you know what? When my aunt was taken prisoner, even though we now know her being taken prisoner was literally the plan, they said, fuck it, we don't need this huge benefit to us. I see, in the eyes of the people, your flashes of inspiration seem like revelations from God. I began to dress accordingly to meet their expectations. You might say I'm self-produced. That's all for the basics about me. Any other questions? If I may, this is a very basic question, but what kind of organism are you and your people? What do you mean by what kind? Our now deceased commanding officer once told us something. He said that you were beings known as invaders that appeared to hasten the destruction of the Earth. In short, you are a blight on the planet. But from what I'm hearing from you, that's not entirely true. You have emotions, a way of life, a history. What does it all mean? I'd been wondering the same thing myself. There were obvious contradictions in the story we heard from Sire and Nigel. If we're under the wrong impression about you, would you mind correcting us? I mean, please, tell us the truth about this world. I'm a bit scared to learn the truth, but I can't ignore reality. I want to know too. I want to know more about Ava and you, Commune. I got glimpses of Ava's memories, but I only saw bits and pieces. We all stared hopefully at Commune. My heart was practically pounding out of my chest. We'd been fighting in the dark, completely unaware of the truth. Now, at least everything would be revealed. Okay, what's gonna fuck it up? Commune closed her eyes, as her expression solemn, and at last she spoke. I cannot say! Huh? Why not? That much is obvious. I do not wish to cause you undue harm. Are you saying knowing the truth would hurt us? Commune's lips were sealed. She wasn't gonna give us anything else. Oh, for the love of murder. Such a stubborn little girl. Normally, I'd torture you if that's what it took to get the truth out of you. Don't think you can get away with doing anything mean to Commune, you gamin. I'll kick you right in the junk. Junk? But as you can see, Nozomi's in a mood. And I'd hate to damage a body that's not done growing, so I submit. The truth of the world. Okay, that's his murder talk for saying, I'm not gonna kill an innocent child. You don't have to be weird about it, Yugamu. We get it. Honestly, I was still curious, but there was nothing to do but wait until Kamyun felt like talking. That's it for our questions, but do you have anything you want to ask us? No questions, but I do have a request. A request? Yes, Kamyun sat up straight and spoke with a serious expression on her face.
I, Commune, am seeking asylum in Last Defense Academy. I ask that you accept this request promptly.
I'm not gonna Google it, but she has the same voice actress as Nadomi, right? If not, they sound very similar. Asylum? I've heard about it in movies, but what exactly does that mean? They'll guarantee her safety, and in exchange, she will provide us with some form of benefit. That's what it means. It's kind of like a deal. Indeed, I desire a life of peace. In exchange, I will provide you with knowledge and technology. A fine deal, wouldn't you say? Certainly not bad, but are you sure? Being part of Last Defense Academy means betraying your former house. I suppose the alternative is this was just one of the early routes they wrote, and later, as they got to later ones, they were like, you know what? We're not going to go over this every fucking time. Which is a shame, because personally, I would really have liked that, but I get why they didn't. It would not be a lie to say I don't have any lingering attachment from my homeland. But I have already been exiled. If betrayal will keep me alive, then so be it. I mustn't die. Mother wanted me to live. No matter how deplorably, you must live. She once said these words to me. I see. Makes sense to me. Yugamu nodded in approval and turned to me. Well then, team leader, make your decision. Do we accept her request? There's nothing to decide. Kamyun's already one of us. That's why I brought her here in the first place. Takumi! No way you're deciding just like that. Even I'm shocked. Even Naruto wouldn't believe it. This is how I can pay Eva back. I can't just throw away our last connection to the woman who gave her life to save Nozomi. Glad to have you on board, Kamyun. So delightful to have yet another adorable member in our team. I hope you might someday share the secrets of the world with us. Right, pleasure doing business. You should be honored to live alongside Kamyun, the maiden
Commune!
Nozomi squeezed Kamyun with terrifying enthusiasm.
Unhand me, it hurts. Seriously, Nozomi?
Oh, so sweet and happy. I can't wait to find out what inevitably ruins it.
No! I'm never, ever letting go! Ever!
It's so beautiful. Nozomi tightened her arms around Kamyun, holding her even more tightly.
This time, I'll protect my family. You see, Ava? I'm protecting her.
Nozomi, you gotta stop. She can't breathe.
I will protect her, no matter what.
Okay, now here's a curious way. Maybe conflict will arise from Nozomi prioritizing Kamyun over everything else. I don't know. We'll see.
Even if it costs me my life.
Aha! Uh-oh. Simpleton, how can you be such a fool as to not understand why you can't do that? That would be disrespecting her mother's wishes, after all. Kamyun suddenly shoved Nozomi away. Kamyun! Mother wanted you to live. A child mustn't die, not for anyone. That should have been clear to you the moment Mother gave up her life for you. Do you understand, Nozomi? Kamyun spoke with a stern tone as if reprimanding her. Abandon any future thoughts of throwing your own life away. You mustn't die, not for anyone. But Moko and Kyosuke died because of me too. I can't keep prioritizing my own life over everyone else's. If you vow that you won't die under any circumstances, then I will accept you as my older sister.
Don't you dare leave me alone in this world. Sis?
Maybe if I feel like it. Come on, just one more. Here, after me. Yes, there, your turn. Silence, fool! Don't you dare treat me like a child. Please, just say it. You'll make your bitches angry. Angry at me? You're the one acting crazy. There they were, Nozomi, who would do anything to hear Kamyun call her sis again, and Kamyun, who was avoiding doing that at all costs. Watch finally as the sisters from two entirely different species beckoned. I hope these peaceful times would never end. You just had to say. How many times in this route has something followed you saying something like this? But of course, that was nothing more than a pipe dream. Next time, I'm afraid it's a dream we're going to have to wake up from. For now, though, I'm afraid it's gonna have to be farewell.